Before we get into the detailed presentation, let me quickly explain to you why you would need an e-commerce website. The first reason why you are going to need your own e-commerce website is because it will help you establish and strengthen your brand. If you sell on public online marketplaces, you don't have full control over that platform and you are actually building a brand for someone else. I'm going to show you an example website. So when you have your own website, your own e-commerce store, even if you are starting small, over time you become an authority in what you are selling and your platform can explode to the point where your brand is being recognized on a national level or even globally. The next reason why you would need an e-commerce website is to learn more about your audience. With the constant change in technology and the evolution of data analytics, data science, and machine learning, e-commerce is not left out in this trend. Technology of today would allow business owners like you to gather information about your customers, about your audience. You know what they want, you know what they like. You can run sponsored ad targeting those particular kind of people based on the action or based on what they are buying on your website, based on the products they are looking at, and you would even know if someone is attempting to buy your product but couldn't pay or finish the transaction on your website. You don't have all this power if you don't have your own e-commerce website. The next reason why you should have your own e-commerce website is to track growth with reporting that is specific to your brand. I'm going to show you an example in this presentation where we would use reporting data to know how many products we've sold in the past few days, in the past few months, which one is the best seller. You can even know when your product is going out of stock without even counting or looking at your inventory physically. The next reason is to run creative marketing campaigns. Just like I mentioned earlier, you can run targeted adverts based on the action people are taking on your e-commerce website. And the final point why you should own your own e-commerce website is to grow an army of loyal customer base. You can build an email list, so when you have any promo or you have any events coming up, you can always send to your customer base because you have their contact. They've ordered from you in the past. You know how many products they ordered. You can send targeted emails by segment to your customer base, and the more people order on your website, the more customer base you begin to build. So now that I believe you understand why you need an e-commerce website, and now that we've gotten this out of the way, let me show you the example website we are going to be using for this presentation. So here we are on the Goli Gummy website. This is one of my e-commerce stores. I run this store personally because I'm really passionate about e-commerce. This product is a health supplement, or you can call it a dietary supplement, and my target audience is Nigeria because I don't ship this product outside of Nigeria for now. It's only shipped nationwide, and with this product we have 4 variations. So it's a one product website. You can see it all the way down here, how I've laid out the product with action buttons, so people can go here, add the product to cart, and then check out. So let's open up one of the products. For instance, this is a product page, so customers can click here to add the product to cart, or they can click here to buy now and it will take them to the checkout directly without going through the cart. And this is an optional button to order on WhatsApp for those who prefer to order on WhatsApp. So when they click on this button, it fires up the WhatsApp application, and then if they are on their mobile phone, it will automatically populate a WhatsApp message with the link to the product, the price, and the quantity they want to buy. And also you can see a detailed description about this product here, and on the next tab you can see reviews, where customers can read reviews from other people who have purchased this product in the past. So this is a complete e-commerce website for a small business, and as a business owner you would need access to control things with your website, which is why you are going to get access to a dashboard like this where you can see all of your products. You can add new products from here, you can import new products from the ones you've exported before, or you can export all of these products to a safe place in Excel format, so you can have a backup of your products somewhere else. And when you edit one of these products, you can change the stock. This is showing that this particular product is currently in stock, and you can also set your pricing. There are so many other things you can do with managing your product, which I might not really go into in this presentation because of time. But if you subscribe to this service and we start working on your e-commerce website, you would get access to a detailed online course for free that teaches you everything you need to know about managing your online store. We will walk you through from creating your products, adding new products, managing inventory, managing shipping options, managing payment online, and many more things you need to know about controlling your website completely. So if I go back to my screen, you can see some other tabs which are open here, which I want to show you different aspects of what you are going to get in this offer. You will get access to an overview of the activities going on your online store. You can see the total sales, and you can filter this by month, by year, or by week, and even by the day. You can tell how many sales you've made in a day. You can also see detailed charts and leaderboards. The leaderboard makes it easy for you to see which product is selling the most and how many items of that product have been sold. For example, this one here called Goli Ashwagandha, it was sold 96 times, and you can see the revenue or the net sales of that particular product. Then you can see the next on the leaderboard, how many items were sold, and so on. And you can also get insights on your customers. You can filter your customers. You can see how many products they ordered, the total amount they've spent on your business via your online store, their average order volume, which means what particular amount is spent frequently by this one customer. The average order volume can be different from the total spend. For example, with this customer, you can see here that the total spend for this particular customer was 59,000 naira, and their average order volume was 29,500, which means for each particular order, the average volume this particular customer would spend is this amount, 29,500. You can also see which country they are ordering the products from, and you can download all of this data into a proper Excel sheet for further analytics or for accounting purposes. But with a system like this, you don't even really need to download your reports because everything is done here on this one platform, and only you, the business owner, and people you actually give access to reports like this can see all of this data. Over here on the left, you can see the names of your customers. The username is for those who actually created an account to become returning customers. You can give people the liberty to buy without creating an account on your platform, which is what I actually did on my own platform, and it's very recommended because you can see these first two customers did not create an account, but they made a purchase. Same thing with these other people. Most people might not create an account on your platform. They just want to buy and go. But that doesn't mean the system is not going to capture all of their details in the dashboard. As you can see over here, their email addresses, I've blurred them out for privacy reasons. And if I scroll down, you can see that this is a long list of customers who have bought one item or the other from this website in the past. And this is just page 1. We have another page of the same list of customers. And if you want to look at orders specifically, you can check out the detailed order tab. You would see how many products were ordered, how many orders you've got, and you can filter this by any date range. And if you scroll down, you can see all of the orders and their status. This order, for example, was completed. This one is still processing because it's either the customer hasn't paid for the product yet or they've not confirmed their order. So these ones completed have already been shipped to the customer. So you can get all of these details and organize your online store. It's more like having a customer relationship management system where you can keep track of the day-to-day activities going on your website. And with a reporting system like this, you can easily click on the order ID, get the phone number of the customer and call them to finish up whatever is holding their order, so you can change the status of their order from processing to completed. And if the customer cancelled the order for any reason, you can also change the status from processing to cancelled or failed order. You have total control over the platform. This is one section of the dashboard that shows only reporting data. If you need to control your order or manage your order, there is another dashboard for that, which I'm going to show you in details when you subscribe to the service via the online course you are going to get as an e-commerce store owner. So over here, you can see that you can click on this particular order and make changes. Let me edit one of the processing orders. You can see here that the status of this order is processing. So you can easily drop this down and select one of the status which you think that order is at that time. For example, if you want to complete this order, let's say the person made a payment and you've been able to confirm that this order has been paid for, you can go ahead and select completed and then click on save order and send email. So this is going to notify the customer that their order has been completed and issue out an invoice. You can see a sample invoice here with the invoice number. I'm going to show you what the invoice looks like in the next few seconds, and the invoice is generated automatically. You don't even need to design or pay a graphic designer to design the invoice. This will be auto-generated based on the activity of the customer or what they ordered. And one way to know what payment came from which customer without stressing yourself too much is to give them an instruction to use the order ID in their transaction. You can see an example order ID here. So this ID is very unique. No two customers can have the same ID, and when a customer places an order on your website, this order ID will be generated automatically and sent along with the invoice to their email, which they are going to get instantly. After they've placed the order, you can also choose different payment method. For example, this one has a bank transfer on delivery payment method. You can also select pay online. So no matter what payment method your customers use, you will get all of that information right there on your dashboard. And if you want to see a very detailed report on sales, there is a dashboard for that as well. You can see here that over this period of time, this is the gross sale for this period, over 4.6 million naira, and the average gross monthly sale within this time frame was 123,000 plus naira. And you can see the net sales, you can see the average net sales monthly, the average orders that was placed, the number of items that was purchased within this period, how many items were refunded. In my case, I had 0 refunded items. And you can also see how much you've charged so far for shipping or delivery. And this last one is how much you've sold, how much coupons have you sold. Unfortunately, I didn't create any coupon for marketing, but it is very possible for you to create coupons and issue them out on special days like Valentine, Christmas, Black Fridays. This is how you grow your sales, and the dashboard is going to give you a report on how much worth of coupons you sold in a particular period of time. And just like I promised, I was going to show you what the invoice looks like, a typical invoice. This is automatically generated by the e-commerce website, and you can easily edit any information on the invoice that you want to appear on the dashboard like this. For example, this part where I displayed the bank account details for transfer, those who want to do bank transfer on delivery. So after they place their orders, this invoice will be emailed to them and they can see your bank details. Even before the invoice is emailed to them, they would already have the bank account printed on their screen during checkout with your account details and other instructions you must have printed out on the screen for them to see. While we are setting all of this up, we are going to get all of this information and instructions on how you want your customers to pay you. So it's always good to encourage your customers to pay online to save you the stress of always logging in to change the customer status or manually approving an order. So that's it for the invoices. And now let's look at coupons. Like I mentioned earlier, I did not create any coupon in the course of running this online store. But if this is something that you would want to do, I highly recommend it. You should go ahead. All you need to do is create a coupon. I'm also going to show you in that detailed course how to create marketing coupons for special occasions or special days. And when your customers go on your website and during checkout they use that coupon code, they would get whatever percentage you've put off that particular product. And you can configure the coupon code to be used only just once and for one customer. And you can even add an expiry date, so if they don't use the coupon within a particular time frame, they can't use it again after that time has gone. These are all the benefits of having your own online store. And if this sounds like what you want, I would encourage you to click on the button on this page that says start your e-commerce journey. Fill out that very short form and click the orange button to start a conversation with me. The reason why I put the form there is to filter those who don't really want this service. So if you really want it, I would like to know you personally. So enter your name, your email, your phone number, and then let's talk. And to have an idea of what this service will cost, you are on this page because it is already discounted. So click on the pricing tab and go straight to the pricing to see what the price is. And if you're comfortable with it, then you can go ahead and start a conversation with me. We at Digital Skill Hub hope to be working with you and helping you bring your e-commerce website to life. I'll see you on WhatsApp.